Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
Didn't Neil just say about 10 minutes ago that he's going first?
No, Mark first. Don't confuse this.
Where was he showing be? Where was he showing be?
After Mark.
Good afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For those who don't know us, I'm Mark and I'm Danny's cousin. This is Neil, Danny's best mate. On behalf of the groom and his beautiful wife Julia, we'd like to thank you all for joining us today to celebrate their marriage. It's a privilege to be in the company of so many family and friends.
Hey, you're winding him up.
It's a privilege to be in the company of so many family and friends that are important in Danny and Julia's lives and are here to share their special life.
Is that it? Right, before we start the speeches today, Dan and Julia have asked that we don't talk about any of Dan's mishaps. Any of his mistakes, fights, embarrassing moments with his girlfriends. So, have a good night, that's all for me.
He's not getting nervous.
I can't work out how he's coming through that door or not through that door. Right, we'd like to thank Dan for his kind words about me and Neil, although he may come to regret it in a minute. We'd also like to thank him and Julia for the gift for the bridesmaids, the flower girls, and me and Neil and the ushers. I think you'll agree with everyone that the bridesmaids look beautiful. That's Helen, Catherine, Suzanne, Eva and little Olivia. And also the flower girls, Ailey, Emily and Imogen. They all did a brilliant job of making sure that Julia, against her better judgment, showed up at the church today. Well done to the ushers, Nick and James and Lee. You've all done a great job, and little Lucas and Callum, who've been well behaved today. A lot better than Dan has been, as he's going to be later. I think you'll agree that Julia looks absolutely stunning today. Dan, you've gained a beautiful wife who is clever, charming, funny, loving and caring, and who is also an amazing mum to two beautiful children, Lucas and Olivia. Julia has a fantastic sense of humour. You can tell by the fact that she's married Danny. And Julia, you've gained a lovely dress and a nice bouquet of flowers.
Maladies. So that's the formalities out of the way.
You've been through your joke, but Neil.
You can actually find loads of pre-prepared speeches on the internet, but sadly none of them about a couple called Dan and Julia. At least I found to me and Mark after all. Well, what can I say about bloody time, you pair?
Yes.
Since you two met way back in the days of black and white TV, I've been engaged, married, and two people daughters and got divorced. Then Sharon had a son. How many years has it done?
5 years, will it?
How many years has it done? 23 years. Wow. And you've had to put up with the fact that everyone else in life was moving on, having joyous celebrations, going out partying. How many years you've been together? 23 years, and still after all that time, Liverpool haven't managed to win the Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, before we carry on, please could you all stand and raise your glass to toast this day. A day that so many of us have been waiting for such a long time. The wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the start of a new beginning. There will be anguish, despair, depression, thwarted ambition, broken dreams, and most of all, celebrations. because today is the start of the 2017-18 Premier League. That was a last-minute joke. Today.
That's why Wilson stood up.
Right, events today don't just happen. Danny and Julie have been planning this wedding for some time. I'll say Danny and Julia, mainly Julius. she did most of the work. So to Julia and everyone else who's helped organise today, we'd like to say a big thank you for a wonderful day. So thanks.
Right, I will keep this short, as I know Danny's trying to get to the bar and buy us all a drink. We were advised not to make the speech too long, which was fine by us. In fact, I was told that a best man's speech shouldn't last any longer than it's likely to take the groom to perform his husbandly duties on his wedding night. Sorry, Julia, you don't like playing cool with a piece of string. I, for one, will not be giving a happy couple any advice on marriage. That's you, Mark.
Right, me and Danny have known each other all our lives. We've lived 100 metres from each other. We spent our lives growing up together. I can't thank him enough for being there over the years. He's been like a brother to me. Whenever we've needed anything, he's always been there for me, and I personally like to thank him for that. As we grew up and became older, definitely not wiser, he would always keep his eye on me and make sure I didn't get into the same trouble as what he did. From hanging around Quinter Park, then to the shopping centre, and then on to the Unicorn eventually, where his love of drink and football became the reason for his friendship with Neil the Dirty Red. Then in the summer of '96, we all went on our first lads' holiday to Magaluf.
Anyway, moving on.
What's up, Dan? I'd like to say we all went as boys and came back as men, but it was more like a car crash. You're sweating down. Fast forward 21 years and we all end up in Ibiza on Danny's stag. All grown up with families and responsibilities. I'd like to say we'd all grown up and we were a lot more mature, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I won't tell you who did what in Magaluf and Ibiza, but if anyone wants to discuss it in more detail at the bar later, please feel free to come over and top up mine and Neil's beard, and we'll give you the unedited versions. It's been an honour and privilege for both of us to be your best men today. Thanks.
I really hope that Dan and Julia have a fantastic time on their honeymoon in North Wales in his mum and dad's caravan. I'm assuming that's where they go, but this Dan was telling us last night he was going to bang it for 2 weeks. There is a possibility you're going to take Julia to Ibiza, the location for Stag Do. Now we all know what goes on tour stays on tour. But surely he's not that stupid to take Julia back to those bars. Hey Nick. In all honesty, we all spent a lot of time chatting on the Stag Do as well as drinking. Most of the time it was talking football, women and politics. Yes, that's right, politics. Next to their names, Mr. Theresa Walton. Ian Walton got chatting to Dan as to why, after all these years, he decided to finally tie the knots. And he liked the way that Britain decided to leave Europe, similar to how he felt when he first considered proposing to Julia. He told us he weighed up the pros and cons, worried about the future, considered the financial benefits, but mostly he didn't stop other people gaining entry. On a more serious note now. On a more serious note now. One of my duties today is to give Dan some advice. judging from my own experiences, never be complacent. Always keep an eye out for those little telltale signs of your relationship. Like if you see the milkman wearing the socks, or the postman starts to around with the sunroof.
My good.
Today has also been very emotional, even the cakes and tears. Apologies and tears earlier. Everyone is so happy for Dan and Julie that everything has been absolutely perfect so far today. I could tell Julie was extremely worried last night at church when we had a little rehearsal. She's been planning this for months, if not years. She had everything down to a T. In fact, all she kept saying last night and again in church today was, I'll alter him. I'll alter him. It's a great pleasure to ask you all to raise your glasses to some very important people today, without whom wouldn't be the same. So would you all stand and raise your glasses to toast the bar staff? Someone down again now. Over to you, Mark. Okay, Julie going so far, sorry. Julie, all right, yeah?
Well, the two are on it, they're coming.
Young baby's car, yeah. Okay, joking aside now, I'm sure you'll agree, Danny and Julia make a fantastic loving couple. It's not very often you meet the person you realise you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It's a feeling you want to make the most of, and we're all here today to celebrate that with both of you, and long may it continue. So, to Danny and Julia, who we wish well for the future, hope they enjoy a long, happy marriage together, and wish you all the luck in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure, not to mention relief, to invite you all to stand and raise your glasses in a toast to Danny and Julia.
Cheers. Right, sorry, just before we head off to the bar, I have a couple of cards read out from people who couldn't make it today.
Here we go.
Not quite sure. So Dan, we're all going to miss you. Hope you enjoyed your last weekend of freedom. That's from the girls of Long Legs, Manchester. I've got another one here as well. Oh, this one's from Auntie Mabel. She can't make it today as it's her birthday. She's 111. Can I have a round of applause, please, for Auntie Mabel? She's not here today. Oh no, sorry, no, hang on. No, she's not 111. I've read it wrong. She's ill. Sorry. There's just one more. Don't worry, it's not any. There's just one more here. This is to the happy couple. Let's hope this year is our year as well as yours. It has to be our year this year, surely. And that's from the Liverpool squad. So, Linda Delvin, that's it for the speeches. Welcome you all here again. Fantastic day so far. Mark have been really nervous writing the speeches, and so too was Peter, who wrote it 5 times, including once again this morning. So, for the last and final time, I'd like to all stand and raise your glasses, please. Dan and Julia, this is with me. Dan and Julia. Sorry,
that was good, wasn't it? That was good, wasn't it? Well done, Neil. Well done, Mark.
Have I got a run now, Dan?
Well,
Now, what about the stuff that I cut out? Do you want me to go with that?
Might be a bit all over the place, this might be, won't it?
It won't be as bad as Neil's speech.